Welcome. Today's training is focused specifically on Choreo's web publishing tools. From your admin navigator, you're going to go to Club, and from the Club dropdown, you're going to go to Web, and this is going to give you all of the tools for all of our web publishing capabilities. The first I'll show you is Documents. So this is a place where you can create a URL for any documents that you would like to make links for in any of your pages or posts. It's very simple to go ahead and upload documents. You click on the green Upload a Document button, choose a file from your computer, open, and upload. As soon as you upload the document to your document library, that then creates that URL for that document so you can then link any of those documents to text within any of your pages or posts. So you'll see it here after it's loaded, and you'll have the ability to link those. Okay, so I'm just going to go to our admin navigator again and go to Web and show you how to create a page. So I'm going to click on Web Pages and View Pages. This is our library of pages that we've already created. I can see all of the titles. If they're saved as published or as a draft, you will see the red draft text right next to the title of the page. You can see who created the page in the author column, what date that page was created on, and on the far right you'll see three little icons. The eye allows you to view the page, the pencil icon allows you to open that page and make changes or edit that page, and then of course the trash can allows you to delete that page. Right at the top here you'll see there is a button to add a new page. If you click on that, it's going to give you your form to fill in. So at the top is where you're going to put the title of your page, and this is where you're going to put the content or the body of your page right here. You'll see we have the standard text editing features right here in the toolbar, and also a button to insert media into your page. This is used to insert any photos that you would like to insert into your page. You can grab photos from your computer, from a URL, or from your media library. So after you've uploaded any photos, they will automatically go into your media library so you can use them over and over again. So as an example, here's a few that I've already used, and I can go ahead and use those again by clicking on the Show button on the right and scrolling down and clicking the Insert into Post. That then puts that photo right into my page. After I insert that photo, I can go ahead and start typing. I have the ability to align it any way I want. So if I want to align the photo, I can click on it, align it to center it. I can add in my text. You can highlight that text, make it bold, underline. You can change the color of your text if you'd like. Make it bigger. So all sorts of things you can do there. If you need to make a link to any of those documents I was showing you before in the document library, all you have to do is highlight any portion of the text that you've put in your page or post, and then you'll see this little link button appear in the toolbar. You click on that link button, and it's going to give you a menu of URLs to all of your other pages and posts, all your teams and programs in your system, and then of course anything that you have in the document library that you've loaded already. So you can click on whichever document you want, you see it will autofill with the URL right there. You click Insert, and now this has become a hyperlink to that document. So you can see how easy it is to link other pages, other program pages, and anything from your document library very quickly and easily. Then as soon as you've entered your content for your page, you can go ahead and either save it as its own main page, or you can save it as a sub-page of any of your other pages that you've already created. That's purely just for your own organizational purposes. It doesn't have any different look or feel on the website if you save it as a main page or a sub-page. So I'm just going to leave it as a main page. And you can go ahead and either save it as published, which will allow you to then display it on your website, or you can save it as a draft if you're still working on it and you don't want to save it and post it to your website yet. Okay, so now you can also add posts. So that's the next topic here in our drop-down menu. So the thing that is different about a post is this is meant to be used for news bites, things you might want to display in your news area right here in the left-hand side of your page. And then also on your front page, there is an area that's kind of in an orangey yellow rectangle on the side where you can actually display one of your posts right here on the front page. Otherwise, all of your posts will be under this news section. So these are the posts that we've already created. Again, very much like pages, you can see the author, the date it was created on, the ability to view it, edit, or delete it. Then to add a new post, it looks just like adding a page. You'd put in your title right here at the top. You'd put in your content of your page in this area, same exact features as you have as adding a page. And then in addition, you have a little bit more kind of categorizing you can do here. So here you can tell it if it's news or if it has to do with tournaments or game results. This gives that post a tag so then people can then sort on those different topics and find all the posts that have to do with tournaments or game results for whatever tags that you give it here. You can also put in just a portion of whatever you have in your content area. If you just want to display an excerpt of that post and you don't want to display the whole entire content of the post, you can tell it right here exactly what excerpt you would like to display, and it will just display this excerpt area as opposed to the entire content. And then people can click on the excerpt to read the entire content of your post. So I'm just going to right click on news so you can see how posts look different than pages. So here you can see part of your post here. You can see the title, the date that it was created on, who posted it. You can click on the read more to open up that one post and read the entire content of that post. Then on the right hand side here, if people want to, they can select news or tournaments and it will display just the posts that have the tags of tournaments or registration or game results. So you have a way to categorize all of your posts into these different areas here. And again, all those posts will appear in your news, which is on the left-hand side of your main website. Okay, so next, after we've created our pages and our posts, then you can go to Edit Homepage, which is where we can choose how we would like to display this information and add in photos and things like that to make our site more colorful and exciting. So first of all, you'll see that we have a banner image area, which displays a rotating carousel of images. You have the ability to load up to 4 images in this banner carousel area. Each image that you load, they need to be 650 by 225. And you can see that you can load between 2 and 4 images. We'll start the slideshow feature. If you just have one image loaded here, then it will just stay stagnant on that one image and it will not rotate. You also have the ability to drag and drop these into different orders if you would like. And then once you have those loaded, you will see that your carousel images will then rotate on your front page. Below your carousel image area, you have the club welcome message area. You have a headline here, and then we have a simple text area where you can put in a statement about your club. You can put in links and basic text that describes your club and a welcoming message. So here you have some very standard text editing features here and the ability to create links. We went ahead and just typed directly into the box. You can also copy and paste by using this little paste tool right here. You can also create links by highlighting any portion of text and using the link tool that I showed you in Pages. It's the same exact tool. And any information that you add into this area right here will show up in this gray rectangular section just below the carousel images. Below that area, we have an area called the sponsor logo area. So this can be used for sponsor logos or really any images that you would like to display. These appear just in the right-hand side under the or next to the carousel image area. You can display up to 2 images at a time in this area and create links. So here we've loaded a Nike symbol and a Gatorade logo here, and then we've also created links to these. So if anybody clicks on that Nike symbol, it will take them to the Nike website. You can do the same thing for the Gatorade symbol and put in your URL to whatever page you would like to link to right there. You can load up to 4 images in this area. These are draggable and droppable, just like the carousel images are. So if you want to switch them up, weekly or bi-weekly to change the logos that show there, you can go in to Edit Homepage and drag whichever 2 you would like to show. So the first 2 are the ones that show up on the front page. Below that is where you can show one of your posts. Here I have chosen to display my post that's titled Long-Term Planning. You also have the ability to choose the automatic update, so whatever is the latest post will show up in the orange area right here. You can also give it a title if you would like, or if you don't, it will just show the title of your post. Below that, we have a social link area where you can direct people to, if you have a club Facebook page or a Twitter account, Google+, YouTube account, or Pinterest. We have all the little logos here available to display on your front page. The logo will not display if you do not put a URL here in this box. So you do not have to display these social links. It only appears again if you put a URL in this box. So you can see what that looks like right here. And it gives nice little icons for people to click to get right to your club pages for any of these social networks. And then below that is where you can display your club schedule. You can choose to display the week at a glance for the club if you would like, or you can unselect this and it will not show on your front page. You also have the ability to show highlights. So any highlights would be taken from your club photo gallery. I'll just click on our photo gallery so you can see how you can create highlights that would show on your front page. So these are all the photos from our photo gallery. To create a highlight, all you have to do is click on the little star in the upper left-hand corner of the photo. And as soon as it highlights like that, then that makes it a highlighted picture, which you can then display on the front page of your website. So you can also choose to unselect that and not show any of your photo highlights. I have chosen to display those, so those are showing on my front page. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like here. If I scroll down, you can see these are our highlights right here in this section. Below the highlights, this is where you can create what we call a custom widget. So a custom widget comes in two sizes. We have a half size, which is 390 by 200, or a full size, which is 800 by 200. So you select which size you want. You can put in your title and then your content. So in the content, you can literally just type directly in. You can also copy and paste directly into the box. You can create links just like you can in Pages and Posts, and use the link button to create those links. You can also insert images in here and make those links as well by using the Insert Image tool. If you're clicking on the Insert Image tool, you do have to make sure that your image has been created in your media library. As soon as it's created in that media library, when you first download it, you can open that photo back up and it creates a URL for that photo. And you can actually just go in and paste that URL right into this image URL box and click Insert. And it will then insert that image right into your box. You can then click on that image also and make that image a link. So if people clicked on the link or that image, it would take them to another page or another post that you want to direct them to. You'll see once you create a custom widget that you have the ability to go in and edit it or delete it anytime. And I'll go ahead and delete that one and click Publish. And you can see these are exactly what our widgets are looking like right here. Again, these are all links that we've set to another page on our site. Okay, so back to our Edit Homepage tools. We'll go Web, Edit Homepage. And we've now come to displaying which pages you would like to display in the About Club area on the left-hand side of your page. So you'll see under Pages that these are all the pages that we've chosen to display. They're not all the pages that I have in my library, but to add any of the pages that I have in my library, all I have to do is click Add a Page, select the page I'd like to add to the sidebar, and click Add Page to Sidebar, and then now that page is displayed on the left-hand side of my website. So just to give you an example, we'll click on Home. And when I click on About Club, these are all of the pages that I've chosen to display on the left-hand side. Below that, you also have the ability to display pages in your footer. So the footer is down at the very bottom of the page, right here. So you'll always see this choreo footer at the bottom, but you have the ability to add your own club footer as well. And you can add any pages that you would like people to click on right here at the bottom. So we've chosen to display contact us, registration, field locations, and board of directors. Same thing as adding a page. You can select a page, add page to footer. Then we need to click publish. And now we can see that that has been added to our footer. Okay. So next, after the Edit Home page, there's one more thing I'd like to show you, and that's Club Settings. So from our Club drop down here, we're going to click on Club and go to Club Settings. So this is another way that you can customize your page with background colors and how to upload your logo. So here I'm going to go to Themes, and under Themes, this is where you can load your club avatar image or logo, which is the logo that appears right here in the upper left-hand corner of your website. It does have to be 130 by 130. And you just click on the green upload file, add your file, click upload, and it will display in that area. And you have the ability to then crop it as well. Then you also have the ability to select your page background color. When you click on this, you have the ability to change it to blue, dark blue, all these different colors. You also can choose a custom color if you would like. You can put in your own PMS color code in this area, or you can select from a whole range of colors here, and it will actually give you the PMS color code in the box. In addition to that, besides colors, you also have the ability to upload a background image if you would like. So if you would like this whole background area to actually be like a whole entire image, you can load that here. You select background image. It shows you the recommended size right here. You click the add button and click your add files, and then it will allow you to upload that background image and display that image as your background of your site. The other thing you have the ability to customize is your header image. So it shows you exactly where that header image is located. It goes basically from this end right here all the way up to right before the Register Now button. So it's kind of a long, skinny rectangle that you can customize right here. So it tells you it needs to be 960 by 54 and is available to the left of the Register Now button. Same thing, you just click add to upload your image, add files, and upload. So that gives you a couple extra ways to customize your site a little bit more. I'd also like to direct you to our support section where we have all this information for you as well. If you need to search on information, you can put in any search functionality you want there. You can search on any of we have a web publishing help guide right here. Gives you all sorts of information, so if you'd rather read the information, we have it all written out for you here as well. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today.